go ahead and start the recording.
Great, thank you.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Morning, everyone. I'll call the meeting to order. And the first thing we have on our agenda, obviously, as we do every week, is the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you join me with the Pledge of Allegiance, I'd appreciate that. Everybody will recite it. We'll not do it in unison, I'm sure, but we'll go ahead and do the pledge on each of our own offices. So I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
Thank you all very much. I will look forward to the return to our in-person meetings, just so we can do that together. That's always a wonderful part of the meeting for me. We have on our agenda today, we have obviously the approval of the minutes. And thank you, Mindy, for throwing that up there on the board, or Andy, who did that.
We need to do roll call.
Yes, please. Thank you, Mindy.
Childress.
Present.
Henriot.
Present.
Murray. Here. Schreiner. You're muted, Ron.
Sorry about that. Present.
Moulton.
Here.
Quorum present.
Thank you. Thanks. Next, we have, thanks for the roll call reminding me of that, Mindy. I appreciate that. We have approval of the minutes now, and Chair, I'll take a motion to approve the minutes.
Murray moves.
A second?
Moulton second.
Murray moved and Moulton seconded. Any changes or corrections on the minutes from last week? Hearing none. Mindy, please.
Childress.
Aye.
Henriot.
Aye.
Murray.
Aye.
Schreiner.
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Minutes past 5-0.
Thank you very much. New business, Lafayette Housing Authority. Who's doing that?
Good morning. This is Valerie. So,
Hi,
good morning,
Don't
Valerie Oakley. Oh, I've got the camera off, so, but at least you can hear me this week.
Yeah, we can.
Valerie Oakley, project manager with Lafayette Housing Authority. I'm here to request approval for a release of mortgage for 619 Rose Street, West Lafayette, Indiana. The balance of this loan was paid off before the end of the year, and this is clearing the title.
Great, thank you. Thanks, I appreciate that. Chair will entertain a motion to approve this release of mortgage.
Schreiner, so moved.
Second?
Childress, second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions for Valerie? I'm getting some feedback from somebody on the call, so if you can mute, please. Okay, we have a motion. We have a motion, a second. Mindy, would you do the roll call for us, please?
Childress.
Aye.
Henriot.
Aye.
Murray.
Aye.
Schreiner.
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Release of mortgage passes 5-0.
Thank you very much. Mr.
Thank you.
Kane, thanks, Valerie. Purchasing, please. Your motions.
Good morning, Dave Payne, Purchasing Manager. I've got requests for trading in vehicles for 8 lease cars, and they'll be used as to offset the cost of the vehicle purchase.
Thank you, David. Chair, entertain a motion to approve the vehicle authorization, the first motion for the police department.
Murray moves.
Second.
Schreiner, second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions for David on this? Okay, thanks, Mindy.
Childress.
Aye.
Henriot.
Aye.
Murray.
Aye.
Schreiner.
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Vehicle trade-in passes 5-0.
Thank you. David, next, please.
The next item is from the Facilities Department, a vehicle that was involved in a total loss crash. And so asking for authority to transfer it to the insurance company for the settlement.
Okay, Chair, entertain a motion to approve this request on to transfer the title to the insurance company.
Moulton move for approval.
Second,
Murray seconds.
moved and seconded. Questions on this for David? Mindy?
Childress,
Aye.
Henriot,
Aye.
Murray,
Aye.
Shriner,
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Vehicle transfer passes 5-0.
Thank you, Mindy. You got it. And David, finally?
My last item is that the street department has 2 snow plows that are no longer functional, and so they're asking that they be declared worthless property so they can be scrapped.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve this declaration of worthless property.
Shriner, so moved.
Second,
Childress, second.
moved and seconded. Appreciate that. Thank you. Any questions for David on that request?
I just have a curiosity question. How many years do we usually get out of a snowplow?
I've only been here 3, so I don't know. I'm
As
sure.
many as we can get, Norm.
I think one of these was purchased in 2008, but I think there's some that have been purchased in 2005 that are still being used.
Just curious. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.
Other questions? Mindy? Mindy?
Childress,
Aye.
Henriot,
Aye.
Murray,
Aye.
Shriner,
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Declaration passes 5-0.
Thank you. Thank you. The next we have the approval of the claims. And I don't see, who's doing that? Jeremy, are you
I
doing
think
that?
Paula King is going to do them.
Okay, thank you.
I've got the claims.
Oh, Jeremy? Oh, okay. All right.
Good morning, all. The Controller's Office has reviewed the claims totaling $2,550,820.93. And we ask for your approval.
Thanks, Jeremy. Chair, entertain a motion to approve the claims.
Moulton moves for approval.
Is there a
Murray
second?
second. Murray second.
Okay, thank you. Questions on claims?
Page 7 and page 8 show tuition reimbursement. Do you know what those are for?
Oh, there's a couple on there. That the first one on Big 7, the Shannon Wainscott reimbursement was for 2 courses completed. I believe that was toward a master's degree that she's pursuing. And then, yeah, Michael Brown reimbursement was another, I believe that was also for a couple of courses completed toward a Bachelor of Science degree.
Outstanding. On that same page 8, there is shift magnets. Is that for a presentation board scheduling or?
Let's see, is Chief Doyle on? I would defer to him on if that pertains. Honestly, I'll have to get back with you on that one.
Are they for
Norm,
the-
I'm pretty sure the shift magnets are for the police department when they have shifts sign up at the beginning of each year and everybody gets on their shift. I think they each person gets one magnet that's got red days, blue days, red nights, blue nights, all the shifts you can put on your refrigerator so everybody knows what shifts are what days for the whole year.
I thought maybe that's what it was. Then on Big 10, there is DTF equipment. $7,400.
Right, that's for a mobile tech, a software called Calio. What that does is it enables police officers to communicate directly with citizens using their personal cell phones, and it masks the identity of the phones being used. It's a way to provide more efficient communication directly between police and citizens, and at the same time bypassing the dispatch center.
Okay. I don't want to belabor all the questions, but since it was a short agenda, I had time to go through the bills a little more. The climate action plan engineering on page 12, that's the start of that, right?
Yes, that's just now getting underway, Norm.
I can't see, Norm, what it is, but the climate action plan, we talked about it, I think, a few weeks ago, working with Greeley and Hanson, the city of West Lafayette, Tippecanoe County, in a joint effort to create a countywide climate action plan. We contracted with Greeley and Hanson to help us get organized through the first 2 phases. We're getting close to completing the first 2 phases, and I will tell you, they have done an unbelievable job, and we would not be anywhere near as far along as we are without them. And I am going to pursue the group, entering into an agreement with them to help with the next 2 phases also, because they have done an excellent job with helping us get organized and meet the right groups around Indiana and the country, and carbon footprint folks and the fossil fuel. They've done a great job.
Oh, I love the initiative. I'm just tracking it because of that interest. On Big 14, 2 invoices, actually 3 invoices for Columbian Park Carousel. The design, the carousel itself, and the data line. Does that complete that project?
No, that
We have a long way to go.
There's a way to go. The Morgan Constructors contract is at 70% completion, and that's they're constructing the shell.
Okay, thank you. Then the next 3 questions are just the bond interest and payments, what they are assigned to. They're on 15, 16, and 17.
Those are all wastewater bonds. What do you mean? What are they assigned to?
I'm just curious if they're assigned to a particular project.
Let me jump in, Jeremy.
You sure, Brad?
I looked at it earlier. You have to, if I miss one, you have to let me know. But the SRF was for the wastewater plant upgrade back in the early 2000s. There's one that's an 08 bond that would have been for the Pearl River, the tunnel project. And you have to remind me what the third one was.
That's the refunding 2016.
2016, that would have been for the tank.
All right.
In Brown Street.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's all I had, Gary. Thank you.
Other questions? You're welcome. I did have a couple. One was on Big 8, and this has to do with the turnout gear. Who's your fire equipment? This obviously is for the fire department. And it turnout gear, boots, gloves, new recruits. I guess my question there would be about how much does it cost us to outfit a new firefighter? Just curious.
That's 7 people. So take that number, divide it by 7. That was our most recent tool.
That's good. Thank you. That's helpful.
Yeah.
It's around
$2,500.
$2,500 piece.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. I think maybe Norm got this. No, I was going to ask the same question on Big 9. Move over outfitters. This was the police equipment for police vehicles. And again, there's a couple invoices there totaling about $30,000. And I really had the same question there as we get a new vehicle, about how much does it cost us to outfit? I know this is indirect equipment cost. We have a lot of labor goes into that too. So just in round numbers.
It's probably roughly a police car outfitted, a marked car is going to run about $6,000 between the graphics on the outside, the equipment on the inside, and the labor involved.
Okay, that's, and then my last question on the same page on Big 9 was, the Lafayette Housing Authority, $25,000, and I didn't know what that was related to.
Yes, apologize once again. I solicit the help from Valerie if she's available. From what I understand, there is a change in HUD rules that required the city to provide some advanced funding to LHA to pay some of their expenses. Valerie, can you elaborate on that?
This is Valerie. I can just a little bit. Yes, this was in response to the auditors with the back and forth between the Housing Authority funding and the City of Lafayette grant funding. This was put in place to kind of add that cushion so that it isn't pulled directly out of Lafayette Housing Authority funds first.
So it's just an administrative change?
Yes.
Okay.
And along with that, you will see where instead of the Housing Authority being reimbursed for so many of the small administrative expenses, they're coming directly through the Board of Works now. So you'll be seeing where we're paying for the supplies, the legal fees, the smaller vendors directly now.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. That's helpful. Anybody else have any other questions? Okay, we have a motion, a second to approve the invoices. Mindy?
Childress,
Aye.
Henriette,
Aye.
Murray,
Aye.
Shriner,
Aye.
Moulton.
Aye.
Claims passed 5-0.
Thank you. That's it for the agenda. Anybody have any announcements or comments they want to make before we close the meeting?
Gary, the mayor and I spoke yesterday about trying to go back to in-person meetings, and we felt that since our group is small, that we could still space everybody. So we were kind of looking at the February 2nd meeting, unless there's some crazy spike and everything goes south on us. So that's kind of our tentative plan for now. So just to kind of give everybody a heads up, and I'll send an email out just to remind everybody too. So.
That's great. That's good. Obviously, if you would, I mean, if anybody has any concerns about that from the board's perspective, obviously let Tony or Cindy know about that, but I think, I don't personally, but I think we can be safe. We have to be safe. We don't have a choice. We have to be safe. So I want to make sure everybody feels comfortable with that. It's hard, I think, in the format we have to do it both ways, to do it in person and virtual. It's hard to do that. I know that Andy does a good job broadcasting it, but as far as the two-way interaction and doing this, I think we have to, it's probably best to do it all one way or all the other. So I totally agree with the returning in person whenever we can. Anybody else have any comments? Okay, if not, everybody be safe. Have a good week. And
This
again, we'll
conference is no longer being